Starting.
Hello.
Hello. We are here, yes. It seemed that you were like, hello, and you went, yeah.
Hello.
So let's get going.
This
Let's
this
get
gold
going.
bot, this gold bot's relentless, isn't it?
Yeah. Have I shared a screen yet?
No, not yet.
All right. So I've lost my widget that shared screens. Now what have I done with it? Let's have a. I'm running too many screens at once, you see. So right,
Ah,
okay, let's share the screen. So we've got screen two we're sharing. So let's see if we can get screen two sharing. And apparently, let's
I
have a
can
look.
see the FTSE shared.
Right, okay. So let's get going. Right. Yeah, so quick recap really on not yesterday, it seems like yesterday, this morning. We traded the FTSE let's get this out of the trap for 1%. So here we are this morning. We traded out the trap for one, but took 1% into the confluence here on the basis that it was going to be a real stretch with oil coming down, a real stretch to get up to the close. To get up to the close, we're going to need oil to comply, and oil's not really complying at all. So we'll leave that. We did. So we took 1% on the FTSE, then we went into gold and we took 2% out of gold, two individual trades. Oh, the bot's in again.
that's what I say.
Wow. Yeah, the robot's in again.
Well,
So
it did close up about an hour ago. It closed up with its in a hit target.
yeah,
And I had a
absolutely.
check, and it's back in again.
Yeah, okay. Well, not complaining, not complaining at all. So forgetting the bots, the wins on the bots that we've had, we don't count the bots. The bots just our little helpers.
Mhm.
We took a 15-minute bar, which was a break of this bar here, 15-minute bar, nice trade. The 15-minute bar, if you remember this morning, I was showing you about 2 minute scalping on a 15-minute pullback. So the K line crossing the signal line is a good pullback for us to have a trade. And then we went into the 2 minute time scale and we took that trade this morning, but boom, straight in there. And then the market continued on. We obviously don't count the ones that I trade on my own, just the ones we do in the room. And I must admit, I took a cheeky one here and took another 1% out of the market here. And I think what we're going to do to this afternoon, let's get back onto the 15-minute. If we can get the market, oh, what have I done? This magic mouse. Oh, bleeding magic mouse. I keep pressing the buttons and it keeps closing screens. Obviously, it's user trouble. Finger trouble by me. So 15-minute, what I'm looking for is ideally the market to cross under, excuse me, the 50th percentile. So somewhere around here, I'll put an alert there. And I'll just get rid of some of the other musings that I did this morning. So ideally, we'll have a pullback here, all-time record high, a new all-time record highs, and the bots took the money as well. And I took a triple trade on 3 accounts on here, which is really, really good. So we're sat on an official 3% base already. And I would really like to be able to, what's the expression we say, give it some on a pullback onto gold, either down into this support area, very shallow 15-minute support area here, and we'll see where we go. Still haven't got to my target up here, so let's see if we can do that this afternoon. Pull back first under the 50th percentile 15-minute bar, or if we get a reverse off here, we'll probably go for a 2-minute 2-minute bar on the 9 EMA. So I'll just save that. Let's go and have a look at crude. So we've got 4 trades on crude. Where are we? 4 trades on crude. Excuse me. And I must admit I did. So we had 4 bots in at crude. We've got 4 trades, and I eventually went out this morning. So I manually closed the last bot off, and the last bot I closed here, I think. Let's have a look at the bot community. What did I put in there? I just want to make sure I got it right. So there's a bot community, zoom that across. So there's the robot, and it got into this area here, and it didn't look, after 4 attempts into this confluence, I wasn't confident to just leave it, and I didn't want another stop to entry plus a couple of rupees scenario. I wanted to take a chunk of money out of the market, so took a chunk out here, and then the market came back up, and now it's breaking this area. So ideally, we'll get crude to go up a little bit, and then that'll help pull the FTSE up. We didn't get our put into the FTSE, never made the criteria. But again, crude, when we come into a confluence like this, usually enters the way it arrives. So coming down, sideways, coming down again. Probably like to see this at $68 a barrel. Or we'll find a lot of buyers down at 69, and then that will start the onslaught of the market going up. You can see the participants in the market on the ATR going up, but the participants are going up, but the on-balance volume is coming down. So this is telling us that there's the bears are in control, and the bears are pushing down, and you can see quite clearly here on the 1 hour, it's coming down. Anyone in the rooms trading crude on the bot or manually at all? Oh,
No, I was just
Constance earlier. Sorry.
sorry, no mind. I was just going to check the settings after this session, because I've been too long out with the frac bots, and so I need to do a full refresh of all of them. That's why I haven't got my bot on.
that's a fair assertion.
Refresh of all of them. That's why I haven't got my bot on.
Yeah, okay. That's fair assertion, guys.
That's why I haven't got my bot on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
we're repeating and repeating. Can you?
I'm flicking through screens,
Ah.
and as I flick through, I've got 3 screens up, and I activated the Zoom screen by accident. So apologies for the finger trouble, but as you know, I have lots of finger trouble with these screens. I have more screens than I'm capable of managing, but I'm still trying. Well, they will get there. Trying to stream on 2 platforms with 4 screens and 2 computers and a few accounts. You never know. I might get it one day. So we did say today, the DAX, it's Friday, so the DAX will be going up. I should have checked before I said that, didn't I? So there we are. I know Kevin, some of the Aussies took the trades this morning to the closing gap. But yeah, nice closing gap, straight up to camera, the breakout long. If we get a pullback, then we will go long again on the DAX, and we'll give it some 5-minute frackers, and we can target C-ball. I do have a target for the day of 19,707, so I would like to see a bash into C-ball and a break out through C-ball. That would be good. if we can get that. The FTSE, we want to sell it later in the day if and when it goes up, but it does need oil to assist it. If oil doesn't go up, forget it. The FTSE is not going to come up to short, although it might short into the close quite nicely. So we'll have to have a look at that. We're waiting for gold. Now the Dow gap. Right. So Friday is the worst day of the week to close the gap. Okay. So 60% of having a gap up trade. However, if it is going to work, 86% of all the gaps will be closed on a Friday if we get the positive click, and we have got the market enough away from the gap to sort out a gap trade. We need 57 points minimum. Ideally, the ATR, 30% here, ATR, which is 114. So we've got the closing gap here, and we're in between the requirement to close the gap. Officially, we'd like to be 114. Once it gets over 150 pips, it then becomes a 50-50 trade. The Dow, if we kind of look at it from a technical point of view, you can see quite clearly it is absolutely storming bullish. I have a target today of 43,584 on the Dow. And the perfect storm for me would be to buy CBOS, but it's all already on CBOS, and we've got 7 minutes to go. So we might have to do a rise trade on this, and I think I'll be inclined. Really, I'm just looking at this. So we're coming down to Camarilla breakout short here. We've got a punch up intraday all-time record highs into here. So, yeah, on balance volumes down, participants are going away, but of course, we don't know what orders are placed for the open. I'm just going to have a look at what that display is, that alert. It was probably gold. Oh, no, it's US crude being triggered down low. Right. Damn, and I switched the bot off. Never mind. And 4 successful trades, not as good as it could have been, but can't bot trade, so that's okay. We're still sat on 3%. I don't know how much we'll be sat on with the bots, but quite a bit more, but pretty ironic, really, isn't it? I'm just out of curiosity, I'm going to go and have a look at that crude. Is it going to blow out like we said it would? Flipping heck, it has, yes. Now here, want to be careful here. If any of you guys are still trading short, I'm not. But if any of you are still trading short, into the $69 a barrel may well see some fast and furious buying. And ideally we'll want that. That's a bit disappointing because that was a full target being hit on the bot 100 pips. So don't follow what I do as a bot manager. We won 4 times. We could have won a lot more money if we just left the bleeding thing to do what it should have done. And it did a good job. 80 and 100 are the stop and targets for that. So we've got 15 minutes before the party gets started on the Dow. The issue we've got here, of course, is we're not 114 pips away from the gap. So, we really want it to spike down or Camarilla breakout short, which I'm not sure that's actually going to happen, to be fair. But ideally, that will occur. Let's have a little look on a second. So this is my minimum that I'd want to go to short the close, and the ideal would be 114 down to here. So it is a bit of a quandary at the moment. We've got 14 minutes before the official open. I'm just wondering what 1% trade. In fact, do I want? I know we're going with a trend. Do I want to risk 1% on something that's less than 15% ATR? Yeah, we have a 60 statistically a 60% chance of the gap instantly closing in the first couple of minutes. But we are getting our beak above the 9 EMA. I think I'm going to do 0.5%, because that's my limit. You got to have a limit. You got to have a strategy and the rules on these strategies. So if we'd come down here, then I will measure this line. We'll measure this line a bit further down into here for 114 pips. So this line here, guys, if we hit down here, 120. So we get down to 125. That's close enough. Then we will buy that at 1% risk with 114 pips stop and 114 pip target. Other than that, I think we're going to have to rub it in the headlights into a frac structure. Now, that's a frac structure that you would want to break in 12 minutes time. So ideally, this will hold. This frac structure will hold, and we'll take a frac structure of that into that closing gap, and that will be 46 and 46. And I'm only going to take 0.5% because it's inside our 15% ATR limit. So we'll get that ready to go. Okay. So we'll get that. We'll come back to that. Gold. It'd be nice. So this was the alert on gold. We're coming under the 50th percentile now. And so that's nice. A move, a K line cross on the signal would be a perfect pullback indication. If we can couple that with the market coming down to this 15-minute support area, that will be ideal. We'll drop into a 2-minute scenario and we will trade that. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to get rid of the ding dong bell. There we go. So we've broken the pullback. Why is the bell going off again? Triggered crude going even further. This is going to be really, after waiting for this all morning, this is going to be slightly nice. It's going to do what we said it's going to do, but a bit disappointing that we're not sat on the gravy train taking the trade. So this is where I expect the market to come down to. And that would have been a nice win. Thank you very much. But we didn't trade it manually. So a break out of this area will take us down to 68 very quickly. There's nothing really stopping us coming down into $68 a barrel. So that could be a nice trade. Well, yeah, we can. Why not? If we get a break on that, then we should consider a crude trade as well. So, run out of tea. Right, so 10 minutes to go before the American Open. So what we're going to do, again, looking at the NASDAQ, we said we're going to give the NAS a bit of beef today. And we are trading in the Canberra breakout long. We've got a closing gap all the way down here. It looks like the NAS is on a breakaway. If trade, when the market opens up above C-ball, it usually continues in the direction of travel. Usually. So but I don't want to be trading the Nasdaq until the noise is out of the way. So I think what I'd like to do is have a look at the DAX, a little look at gold, because gold out of the trap could be a rise trade. In fact, we could actually do that, I think. An out the trap rise trade on gold. See what orders are in the market. So we've got 9 minutes to go. So we do want to trade the NAS, but we want to trade the NAS coming down to the close and then taking off. That's what we want to happen. We want to get the noise out of the way, market come back down to the close, and then we want to give it some on 3 and 5 minute frackers. And if it comes down to here, then I think we'll probably do quite well. Gold, let's have a look at see if there's a rise trade we can put into gold ready for the open. I don't want to put an order in down here because we don't know what the American market's going to do. The market could just come crashing down and then come back down into this next level of confluence on the hour. Let's just mark these areas up. So not really. Yeah, okay, we can put something in here. You can, these are the, so we've got a bit of confluence here. The bottom is confluence. This, of course, is the gap on the gold silver switching off every night, just for half an hour or so. And no trades actually happen. So what could happen is the market has a bit of a respite and comes down. Now, you'll see people, some people will draw a line from here up to here for a Fibonacci, which is absolute rubbish technically. You can't go from here to here because we are day traders. We need to know what's happening within the hour of things, and we've got to pull back on an hour here. So we can't use a Fibo from here. What we can use is to see if there's a trajectory still in the same manner as we calculated it this morning. So let's just have a look, see where the changes are. There isn't any, it's just about the same, maybe out 0.04%, but just about the same target. We probably could nip that down. Now it's based on, we're only zero on the Fibo. We're only a very small amount out, so we want to front run any Fibo. So that's a target we want to go for today. Ideally, it would be good if the market came down to this level before rising. However, we don't know what orders are going to be put in on American market on the close. So we want to be careful. I know we've mullered gold over the past day or two, but it doesn't stop us wanting to go for it again. And 5 minutes to go. I'm just thinking of what to do. I'd like to be patient and wait for our cross like we did this morning. It doesn't guarantee the trades. We've got 2 trades on the trot, bang, bang, 100% success rate. We don't need to risk anything. We've already made 3% manual trading today. This is always a risk, isn't it? This kind of taking on. Do I want to put something on gold? Bear this 1 minute. I'm just switching over to the bigger account. Just on a swinger. Stop loss. I just put a couple of lots on. Yeah. Right. Okay. So I don't want to take you into the market right on the open with all the volatility. The gold bot's in and the bot's the bot. We'll see what American market gives us. Just under 4 minutes to go, and then we can see what's going on. So it's going to be quite interesting, this out the trap. So get ready, guys. And we'll see what we can get on the Dow, because we're looking at the Dow for the gap trade. Let's see where it's done yet. Has it broken my level? Bugger. Yeah, it's people are still having a go at this pre-market in the futures. Try to get that gap closed in the futures market. We don't like it when it does this because it doesn't necessarily invalidate the trade. It just makes it really messy to do. All the pivot boys have gone straight up into the pivot and took money into the pivot. This is the kind of price action that invalidates the closing gap. You know, so we really broke straight through that fracker. Yeah, right on here. Awesome, because that participation straight in, took the money and out like a rocket. So high frequency trading. Right. Just less than 2 minutes to go. Only prepared to risk 0.5% on this. This is either going to trigger us in and go straight into the close, or hopefully it'll go straight down to here and then get ready for your correct amount with 114 pip stop if it comes down into 43125 area. So just a minute and a bit to go, and we'll see what we can get out of this. Right. It's really nice if it come on the way down a little bit more. Right, very quickly, guys. We'll get this retuned 114-ish. 114. In fact, do you know what? We've got 30 seconds, so I'm going to measure a break. Right, it's too quick. It's doing it already. 70 pips. No, we'll revert back to 40. I shouldn't be messing around with this. In fact, this is a good demonstration of what not to do. The market looks like the market before it opens is just going to run straight up. It is. There you go, gap closed. It was always going to close this gap. It's just a pin in the backside trying to catch it. You could see the futures come up, so the market will come up, hit the gap, and then the market will come back down again. It's so difficult. You need to get it from a 30% ATR. The nice thing is it did what it said in the can. The bad thing is it did it before the market opened. 1 minute for the market opened. But we don't gamble. We wait for the market to tell us what to do. We knew the levels we wanted to do, which was 46 pips from here on a breakout, or 114 pips from here. 0.5% from here straight into the close, 1% from here straight into the close. And you can see nice gap trade. And that gap trade certainly smashed the stats. 86% of the gaps are closed before 6:30. 98% of the gaps are closed before 6:30 UK. Well, close the flipping gap on the time, on the 1 minute cusp from the open. So quite nice. The action, the risk is before the trade, you're a gambler. because you don't know what orders are in the market. You can see on balance the market, you know, there's lots of orders are waiting. Market came up, smack, participants come up. It did exactly what we said it was going to do, hit the close, turn around, come all the way back down, nothing to see. So that was the trade for the Dow. Unfortunately, we never got to see anything on the Dow in time frame. Now, some people do trade this. If this was 114 pips away from the close at 2:15, then I would have placed an order. And I would let that rise. And as the futures market got hold of the trade and then the open, that would be a nice trade. But yeah, it's a trade that we do every single day. Very, very high probability hit rate. Right, let's go and look at that gold. The thing is having patience to wait for the setup. And right, okay, so let's see. So the American markets weren't too enthralled at all with gold. So we could wait for this to, well, we'll wait. So what we're going to do on gold, we're going to wait for this pullback. Then if we can if you can coincide a pullback into this 15 minute pullback, then that would be great. That would be excellent. And if you can see, we could potentially get our trade of 27.27 here, because we've got a potential left leg, right leg. There we go. Oops. Oh, I've spotted me drawing that. There we are. The W for win. If that occurs, that would be a nice little trade. And then the W for win would be the peak from top to bottom here. And that would smash straight through our target for today. We've got other targets, of course. I've got a longer term one. End of the month, 27.58, but we're miles away from that at the moment. And we hit all the targets that we set in March. I'm still looking for 3,000 at Christmas. So we'll see. 15-minute bar reversal or a pullback into here, 15-minute bar, and then we can also hit it with a 2-minute scalper and do what we did this morning. 2 trades very close to each other, bang bang. One was in a 15-minute time frame, one was a 2-minute time frame. Both of them hit full target. But the key here is patience, waiting for the trade to set up. And as we talked about this morning, I've still got some of the marks on when the these are the timings to trade. Mark all your 15-minute pullbacks. Wait for them. You always get 1 a day, sometimes 2 a day. If you're lucky, 3. Each one is a 1% plus trade. But it's patience. In the space of 24 hours, we've hit 1, 2, 3 all-time record highs on gold. So we are asking a lot of it today. But there again, we've got high liquidity now. American market's open as well as the UK market. So as far as liquidity is concerned, from UK timeframes, as you know, the best time to trade is for high liquidity is 1 o'clock UK to 5 o'clock UK, sometimes to 6. That is the highest liquidity for gold. And if you're going to trade gold, that's when you should be trading it on a scalping mode. Right. Let's have a little look. Still waiting, still waiting. So there's 15 let's look at that 15-minute. Oh, well, that was a 15-minute bar. I was going to say, let's have a look how that one took off, but we don't have to. We actually traded that this morning. The market's not wanting to go much lower, is it? Not at all. Wait a minute, I'm just going to open up another. Come on, open up. Right. I'm just setting gold up on the market, getting ready to trade it. Right. Just patience now, guys. Got 7 minutes for this bar to close, so no matter what happens, we're not going to be trading in the next 7 minutes. Let's go and see the effect of the US markets on crude. Heard no alarms going off. It's sat right at the bottom, isn't it? Well, we've still got more participants coming into the market on the downside. Fracker bots. We've got some three opportunities on the frac bots coming on. If anyone's interested in reviewing those three opportunities, give me a shout in the room and I'll have a look. So you can see here, getting down to the 2-minute time frame, right into this level, 69. I did say 69. It's there's been some orders waiting and failure to launch. So this is looking very much like 68's on the cards here. It's looking at quite a. If we broke 69, it's quite a tasty setup that really. On a if we got a clean fractal break under here, you're a nice trade there, a nice 1-to-1. To keep an eye on that, I'll move this up a little bit higher. We don't want this to happen really. We really would like get rid of this and draw a clean one. We really would like crude to be bought up so we can pull the FTSE up, but it's not going to go. It's not going to go up. Right. Let's have a look at the DAX and then the FTSE. So pretty flat response from American markets on oil. We've got gold moving off. Don't want to really miss a gold trade, but I'm not going to follow a trade. So DAX coming down quite nicely. Now, yeah, looking at this structure, if we could put in a fractal stop next half on draw in the next half hour or so with a top right in the top of this confluence up here. I'm having a good time with this, aren't I? Stop. Get rid of all the drawings. Doesn't like overlaying the drawings, does it? and go fractal round about here. That could take us quite nicely into Canberra breakout long. So, there's no alert, I think. Right, I think we're going to miss. I think we're going to miss flipping gold. Now, when you get used to trading it quite a bit, and trading gold a lot, you've got to wait for that to set up. Look at that. That's pin and neat, but massive indecision bar. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see on that one. We're not gonna take an indecision bar. I know the bot already has, but that's the bot. Two minutes to go. We're hoping for this market to come down quite a bit further, but it hasn't. Flipping heck. This looks to me like we've got all the HARKO heroes just having a crack. Just there is nothing technically for anyone to trade at these levels, and yeah, it is where it is. People eager in the market, just pressing buttons. Is there anything down at the 2 level? We didn't get the full pullback, so I wouldn't have gone in for 2 minutes. But was there a 2-minute trade here? There's a 2-minute bar. Would have been a break, so it would have been that break there. This is all the sort of trading that I love to do. It's hindsight trading. Just right for YouTube, isn't it, really? So we didn't do. Sorry, I shouldn't take the mick out of a lot of YouTube, but a lot of it's crap trading, and they all trade on simulated accounts and claim all sorts of rubbish. But yeah, in hindsight, that would have been a good trade.
Which
But we
one?
don't- This one.
Yeah,
But
that's
we
the
don't.
one I took. I took that one.
You did?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well,
And
2709.57.
yep, great. And
Well,
it's
it's unusual. It's unusual for me to to spot something when you're talking.
yeah, I wasn't down in the 2 minutes, so
No,
this
I
is
know, but
what.
you were on the other screen, Steve. You can't do more than one at once. You can't.
Yeah, so there's the confirmation of exactly what Bridget had said. There's a W for win pattern as well. If you are a 2-minute person, then it kind of doesn't really get any better than that, really. Doesn't get any better than that on a 2-minute set, apart from having a higher time frame 15-minute trade. So this is volume came in there, right there. So you can see here, that was a break there. The volume came in here, then broke straight through there, and you'd have been on your way. So, yeah, good. We were waiting for the 15-minute to set up, but it didn't. So you can see W for win function here, cross under the 9 EMA with a pullback. There we are. So it's trying to make this educational as well as entertainment, rather than just going in and ripping money out the market.
Yeah.
It's boring, sat on one chart, just waiting for the tick by tick, especially when you've made quite a lot. But conversely, you don't want to sit with someone waffling for 2 hours, not even taking the trade, but just talking about the bloody markets and putting a trade on and keeping it on for days on end, if not weeks on end. Not my game at all. Right. Now, if this can win, well, hopefully hit full target for Bridget first, and then come down a wee touch and give us that 15-minute exhaust.
I think it'll come back yet.
If we get this pattern, and participants are walking away a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. The bot's placed the trade quite nicely. So I'm going to work on this over the weekend and see if we can't fine-tune that bot a bit. We've got the alarms going off. So look at what's it telling us now? Which one was it screaming at me? For crying out loud, come on. Come off this screen. Go on to this other one. There we go. Germany. So let's go and have a look at the DAX. Look at that low test on that 15-minute. There's a 15-minute bar there, of course. Just looking at this this is without the pivots on, of course. Cracking 15-minute bar, closed the gap this morning. Another cracking 15-minute bar and a pullback here as well. And that's probably still in play, that one, for all you DAX traders. That would have been here. Oh, would have worked. That would have already hit the target. Another 15-minute bar here. Let's put the pivots on the DAX. See how that looks. That alert would have been from a 5-minute frackers. Right. Let's get into the 5 minutes. Bingo. That's exactly where we wanted it to start to move. So the obvious stop is under this swing low. There's a fracker here, settle. Let's just have a measurement of this. So our entry would be 45. No, it wouldn't. It'd be 45.5. And our stop would be 47. 61 pip target with C-ball in the way. I think, well, we might get a better fracker than that. Oh, there's the alert for the FTSE drop. Oh no, it's on my time frame. Sorry, I'm on Spanish time. I thought time flew. It's only 10 to 3. Got my alarm going off saying go and chase the FTSE. So all right. So if we can put a better bottom in than here, what we want is another higher low. Be nice to have maybe something around here. Yeah, somewhere around there. That would give us a run straight into camera the breakout long. I would guess you've hit full target now, Bridget, have you, with your trade?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just watching it now go straight up through. And unfortunately, I've got it set up on the other machine, on the other account, and I nearly pressed the button. I was too busy talking. So just missed out on 2K there.
But we always know, don't we, that there's another trade, another day, there's another trade,
Oh, yeah.
10 minutes.
Always another bus. Don't chase them. Don't do a Bridget. No, sorry, don't mean that. If you're on 2 minutes and it sets up like it actually did, then that's great trading. Great trading. But yeah, there's always another trade. And to the other guys in the room that's learning, don't follow what Bridget does. She's a hardened criminal at this.
Mm.
You need some experience to do these trades quickly. And I don't want people to lose money. So if we do the 2 minute trades, maybe do it in a group.
Yeah.
But flipping heck, Kevin, are you still around? Our Aussie hardened criminals, flipping heck.
Mhm. Mm.
Must be entertaining. It's 1 o'clock in the morning nearly, and you're still here. Good on you, mate.
What time is
Oh,
it there?
it's 12:52.
Okay. He's been out on the raz and can't sleep.
Oh, he's fallen asleep at the computer down under. He's not said, oh, sorry. Sorry, he's not, he's in, yeah. So I'm waiting for abuse now to come over YouTube. Do you know what? He's probably switched YouTube on and gone to follow. I'm not that entertaining. He's fallen asleep. Yeah, there we go. Where's Fingers? Oh, he's in. Yeah, sorry, Andy. I'm not doing the way you were. I was looking at different screens. Right, let's see if we can get something on the DAX.
Oh God, it's my nemesis. I really would like to win something on DAX.
Yeah. The thing, of course, that we've got here, which is in our favour, because we'll get a lot of dissenters on YouTube saying you're trying to go along on a falling market, which they're not wrong. But this fractal breakout is a breakout of the falling trend. And on the daily 4 hour all the way down to 5 minutes, it's a absolute stonking buy. So we just this is going to be a potential very tight fracker. So you might get your first trade off here, Bridget. You never know.
Yeah, wish me luck.
We'll do this live now, and you'll be cursing me, and it bloody hell it lost again.
I'm going to
18,
go a tiny percent.
21 pip, 21 and 21s, and the fractal hasn't happened yet, but trust me, it will.
Okay.
You know, I'm pedantic. I like to get very accurate there. And if this goes lower, then obviously the fractal will be a little bit lower, and the fractal bar count is on a count 1, so the fractal will draw. We want that market to come back again on gold. So quick look at crude while we're watching this. Something like crude. Well, it's all hanging around. There we are. There's the lift up here, and that will draw a fractal there. So it's developing nicely. It's not coming down. There's no violence in coming down. So yeah, it's not looking good on the unbalanced volume though, is it? We've got the unbalanced volume down and participants are walking away from the market. So we might get, and we are getting a lower fractal. That's a shame. So this OBV9 is absolute godsend, tells you exactly what's happening in the market on balance and gives you a heads up what's going to happen. We use a smaller time frame generally than we trade, but it's telling me exactly what's happening in the market. And the average true range set at 5 periods is telling us, is the aggression in the market going up or is it going down? Are people walking away from this trade on balance? The average true range, it's going down. If the average true range is going down, there's less participants, but the market is still negative. And what you'll see in this scenario is very small bodies with large wicks in comparison to the candle. Everything is in comparison to the candle and the time frame in which you are trading. So we'll see. So we can cancel this trade. It's the wrong stop now.
Yeah.
Because we broke the bottom here. So again, it's waiting time. Crude has done diddly squat. It's still hanging around 69.78. Sorry, that's trade locker. They have different
FTSE's dropped off.
time frames. Yeah, I expect that with crude going down.
Yeah.
We don't want that. We want FTSE to hang in there until 4 o'clock, and then we want to give it a bash on the head in at 4 o'clock. So we do need crude to get some volume into it to the upside, not to the down. I suppose I don't mind. We can either take some money out of crude, hopefully, or take some money out of FTSE. But if crude's going down, it'll take the FTSE down.
Yeah.
It's going to put gold up. Keep an eye on that gold.
Moving up, very slow though.
Bottom?
It's moving up, but it's very slow.
Yeah, it's a creeper today, but it's been creeping quite nicely. Reasonably predictable from the bottoms, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. Well, we're getting towards a time where we can go and have a trade on the Nasdaq as well. Coming to about 3 o'clock. This looks like it's just dropping, doesn't it? We've got all the signs of the market. Let's put an alert on this. See if it changes its mind. And we'll trap the price down here as well. So if it comes all the way down here, we'll be alerted a bit higher up, I think. I'll do it, John. Let's just have a little look. Gold's right at the top. Ah, Greg's. Forgot about Greg's. Where are we with Greg's? Oh, for a moment I thought there was no screen. So Greg's 84 points up on a 40 pip stop. This is a good trade for Monday. We'll be giving us some welly on Monday, that's for sure. And between now and Christmas, we want to take 12 to 20% out of the market, or make 12 to 20% profit out of Greg's. And we'll see. I did say we'd look at Greg's on the bot, didn't I? And if you're interested, I can run the bot on Greg's and show you the trades. If not, it's okay, we won't bother.
Stop.
What was that? Did someone say something then?
I think it was
Room.
Andy.
Yeah, sorry, Steve.
Oh, you were hurling abuse somewhere else. All right, okay. No worries.
My alarm went off on my phone, so I was telling it to stop.
Oh,
That's what I heard you say. Stop.
Yeah.
yeah. Gosh, it's hot.
Oh, it's warm here today, actually.
And I just turned the pump off in the pool and just come back on the veranda. It's 36 in the direct sunlight today.
Is it? It's not that
Yeah.
warm here. It's about half that.
So we are really consolidating, really, aren't we? Above C-ball. Didn't expect too much. We need to get 3 o'clock out the way to see if we get a steady state pattern going on. So nothing really on the NAS. Got a closing gap, of course. Got an extreme gap and closing gap. So look at it down for interest. Just completely fallen away, hasn't it? So interesting the way that it has it's like a magnet closing that gap. Right, FTSE, let's have a little look at FTSE. Oh, that's the wrong, that's the English screen, sorry. Just got the Spanish one up. I think I'm running too many screens. It gets tired in the afternoon on a Friday. Oh, we don't want that to happen. Not until 4 o'clock, do we?
No, that's what I said to you.
Well, we're not going to stay into the close, then we're going to cut the
No.
session short because we'll have the session at 4:30 to catch the drop. And the drop has already occurred. Still got that closing gap. That's oil for you. Oil not letting the market, come on, breathe. Oil's just still hanging right down into the 69 levels, and no good at all. No good at all. I'm going to head and tail that document on Greg's for this, for the heads up on strategy for Greg's and what it can potentially do, etc., etc. And I'll put it into the learning center. And I'm doing one, I'll put one in the learning center as well for gold on the best days of the week. Well, the best months, as we know, are not the best months. We know the best months are March and September, but the best days on to trade gold, as we know, Tuesdays, sometimes Thursdays, but mainly Tuesdays, and the time of the day to trade. Asia Pacific market, there's a bit of a peak, but not a lot of liquidity really in comparison to 1 o'clock and 5. But Northern Europe and Northern America are both trading gold. The gold bots making money, hoorah. What else we got to say? The DAX is coming back down for a double tap. That might be interesting. Let's have a look at the DAX. So, the DAX is coming down for a double tap. See the staircase starting, coming down. All the markets are slowly drifting off. The only market that obviously isn't when things are drifting down is gold. And gold has put in a wee bounce and looks like it's heading back north again. But I've traded it 3 times today, I think. Twice manually, no, 4 times. Twice manually and twice at least on the bots. So we've given it a good thrashing anyway.
Yeah.
Got some, yeah. Need to get finished at a reasonable time. You can't see who's watching here either, but
Oh, can't you?
no. Oh, you can see everyone in the room, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't see everybody on YouTube. So
Yeah.
if you are watching, then come earlier if you want, because I will be done before 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Got some visitors coming around. I was going to say B, but that's you, Bridget.
Yeah.
B2. B2. If you're watching, don't forget the Prosecco.
Is this Belinda? No,
Well, yeah, I was going to mention her name because she might get embarrassed,
sorry.
and we're streaming live. So yeah, it's B2.
Okay, I just wanted to check that so I knew my references were right.
So it goes back in your little notebook, does it?
Now it goes back in my little brain.
All right, okay. I didn't think I'd mentioned that, but
Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah.
you did. Quite a while ago though. It was about 2 months
Oh,
ago. Mhm.
yeah. And one of the two Chucks are going to come over as well.
Oh, okay.
So
Blimey,
I don't.
party.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens when it's a little bit of sunshine, isn't it? Brings
Yeah.
everyone out, yeah, doesn't it?
Brings everything out.
Yeah, right. Come on, let's give us something to trade. Although I tell you what, we could do for fun. We get really aggressive with gold. I'm looking at the structure in gold, and that's looking quite nice.
Yeah,
But
no,
there is
it is.
some handle forming on gold on the 2 minute. We're not getting anything nice on the DAX at all, are we? And everything's falling. Let's go and have a look. And the Nasdaq's flat. Dow's tanked down. FTSE's already done what we wanted it to do. Greg's up 2% on the trade. I suppose I could take the money, but no. I did say to the trading group I wouldn't take them. I'll put the first trade on in October, and we'll take it off in December and see how the first trade went. And we'll day trade the rest of it. So I'll leave Greg's on. Just goes against the grain, leaving all that money on the table
Yeah,
on a Friday.
I know. Especially over a weekend.
Yeah, yeah, never mind. Because if I do take it, we'll come in Monday, we'll do the Greg's trade, and guarantee someone will say, "Where's the trade gone? You said you were leaving it on." So I have to leave it on. So this is what I was looking at on a different screen. Here, the market. This level was the last all-time high while we were looking at this morning. Pull this along a little bit now. Here, into here. The market's come down. We may well get my target, I'm just wondering whether I want to do this or not. I don't want to trade just for fun and take everyone into a losing position. Well, we can't lose. We sat on at least 3%. And if you've got bots, you probably sat on 5% plus. Could always cash in the Gregs as well, over a couple of percent. But anyway, stop waffling, Steve. Let's just get into the micro levels. So you can see the micro levels here. We're from all the way from 4 hours into 2 minutes. This market is screaming long. And one of the indicators, of course, we use for screaming long is a 9 EMA as well as a 200 EMA on bigger time frames. I think we'll do 27.27 today, but it might be later on this evening, 6, 7 o'clock UK, just before the Americans come back from lunch. So 6 o'clock, 1 p.m. New York. Yeah. I must admit, I do like to trade, not sit and jibber jabber on all day and not do a trade. The fractal patterns on there are terrible. You can see the fractal, broke a fractal. I'll put the fractals on so you can see. Broke a fractal low around here. So for the first time, the fractals have been broken. That one's set to 2. We'll have that onto the 1. There we go. Why is that? Where's my fractals? There we go. I love this is all hindsight trading, isn't it? This is fantastic. I've got all these fractal breaks on 1 minute. There's one there, obviously one, another one there, obviously one, another one, another one would be in play now. It's getting really scrappy action around these levels now, isn't it? Really scrappy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to hang around for the sake of hanging around. If there's nothing to trade, then we should do something more interesting. Like go and sit around the pool with something long and cold. Can you see the cross? Oh, it's on the 15-minute here. Under the 50th percentile here. It's hard to forget. It's hard to ignore, not forget. We're on all-time highs, but we have projected at higher highs. So we have done the cross. So really, there's a 2-minute trade here. But I think I'm gonna walk on by, to be honest.
Well, it's a bit near the top.
It is, yeah. Oh, afternoon, Pete. Is it? I wonder. Is Pete from Satney's sunbed in Dubai?
Is he?
Yeah. Do you know we were talking about Pete before when we were watching some with Andy on Trade Locker, and Trade Locker are on in an expo in Dubai at the moment. Not yet. Oh, next week. So, right. So it was this. It is. Yeah, he's saying next week. Are you going to the Trade Locker event? We're asking people to come up and say hi in Dubai.
He's
Doing an expo.
he was there that time last year as well, of course.
No, not going. Okay. Yeah, he was because he was sat in the sunbed next to you, wasn't he?
Yeah. When he
That's
heard
how we
me
found
say,
the
I
British
can't
group, isn't it?
believe Steve made 12% today. That's what he overheard me say.
Yeah. I got his ears pricking up. Yeah, we've only done 3% today, so terrible. It can't put myself in the corner. Oh gosh, I wouldn't let Bridget see you spell a name like that.
Oh, is he doing it wrong?
Right, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is the 5-minute gold fracker giving it hell. It's been in and out, like I don't know what.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, Goldbot is absolutely smashing it, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm only sitting here curious to see whether it's going to break that high.
I know, I've had notes off YouTube about the gold bots. Will I sell the gold bots? And not, I don't think so.
That was your original thought, wasn't it? That it was like,
Yeah, well, everyone buys people you put a bot on, people buy the bots, and then you end up being a bot manager because everyone asks loads of questions about them,
oh, right.
which is not a problem, but the bots are really for the guys in the trading room, really, because we can jibber jabber about that. We've got a bot room. The only thing I have done is the fractals that run on all the FX and run on FX and indices, gold on the short side of gold, and on crude, and we have a special room for that. So happy if people want to get those bots, and then come into our community and show them how it all works and everything like that. But I don't want to be a bot seller. We use these as tools for ourselves to make money out the market. So people would have to come in and want to learn how to trade properly. Trouble is, most people on YouTube are just grazers, aren't they? They just sit there for a couple of minutes.
Are they?
Yeah. When you look at the subscribers, they're kind of growing now at the rate of 1,000 a month of new people coming on. But from the people who watch it, as opposed to people who subscribe. So the subscriptions are going at 1,000 a month. Okay. But 30% of everyone who watches subscribes, just under 30%.
Right.
So so obviously at any one time we've got about 9,000-10,000 people a month watching.
All right.
But very few people subscribe. I think that it's just great to come on, and I think what you really need to do is have a lot of flashing lights, wear a baseball cap the wrong way around, and tell everyone you're a trillionaire, and sell a dream so everyone loses money. But there's not a lot of people interested in the deadpan delivery. Let's just go and make money out of the market. That's not really appealing. Just being consistent and making money. It's not appealing at all. What people want are flashing lights and gimmicks, and then they can lose money with those. But hey ho.
Well, it is the world today.
Yeah, it is. It is. Not everyone wants to be a millionaire overnight. Yeah, Pep, you're right. It does take time.
It does take time. Just takes time.
Takes
I'm
time.
sitting here really waiting for that that stop to move up. And it's still not.
The auto trigger. What's the auto trigger on this now? Is it 4?
Well, I thought it might have been 50%. And of course we've moved the limit to 7 now, and I thought that might have changed it, but it.
Oh, don't stop blaming me. Yeah,
Oh, no,
it's 4.
no. I didn't actually read the code, you see. I haven't read the code. So I wasn't sure what the point was, at which point it triggers.
It triggers at 4.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Yeah, it's listening to you. AI, it's listening to you. I must move. Bridget's on the warpath.
Oh,
there we are.
So what did it go? When did it trigger, Steve? Can you remember?
At what point did it trigger? Right, what happens is it sets to trigger. It activates a subroutine code at 4, and then if the market pulls back under 4, it says no, stop to entry. So if you lose, you win, and if you win more.
Yeah.
So you've got to get, once it goes past 4, then the code will instantly put a stop to entry if it goes below it. And it must have split down past 4, beneath 4, and then it put stop to entry in, and there you are. So guaranteed to win.
Right. Okay.
Guaranteed to win. So that's nice.
Well, you can kind of relax after that, can't you? You kind of think, well, whatever.
Well, after the times that we've watched it, though, I'll go within 0.3 of the
I know. No.
Flipping heck. That's trading for you. Bots really shouldn't watch the bots, really. The bots just should do it for you. But yeah, I've got a guy on YouTube. He's following me around on YouTube all the time. Not our Chinese guys that used to buy on the bots, and they have a HARKO in China and they resell them all.
Yeah.
But I've got a guy who's been sort of tracking for many years, and he keeps saying, "I must get them. I must get them. I must get them." And I wrote a note the other day to him and said, "Well, do you know what? If you had got them over a year ago, you'd have over doubled your account by now." Oh, all right. Well, I'll
Just to
think
make him
about it.
feel better.
Just to make him fit better. So I'll think about it. I said, "All right, then I'll make the decision for you." He said, "Well, what do you mean?" I said, "You can't have them. That's not fair." I said, he said, "I'm going to buy them anyway." I said, "Well, if I go on my website and put your email address in, it'll block you." He said, "Well, that's not fair. You're supposed to encourage people how to trade." I said, "Yeah, but you're a fluffer." And I said, "The difference is you need to trade. I don't need the money." And it's a pretty big problem. He said, "Because you get banned." And he wrote back and said, "You are joking, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah, I am really, but just get your finger out and get going." He said, "You won't get many customers if you're doing that." I said, "Well, does it sound like I'm bothered? I'm just here for fun. We're here to help people make money in the market. We're here to trade, have some fun, but be very serious with our trading. And we don't want handbag kickers or tire kickers or dancers around the handbag. We just they get, those people, as you know, get fired or get kicked out the room, don't they, Pepe? When they're trucking down the road and talking.
So funny.
You're not an internal member unless you've been at least banned once and thrown out the room. No, but there we go.
I'm working on it.
Working on it, yeah. I'm just looking at these trades now.
I know, I am too.
When we were saying about this trade, so that would have been the trade that we took with the 2 minutes then. But do you know what? The bots are making their money as well anyway. So do we really need to do it?
No, because you don't, because although afterwards you can say that, but you would have just introduced more risk. And Friday afternoon, it always makes me nervous because, like you say, people walk away.
Yeah. Let's keep the rupees in the pocket and let the bots add the extra money.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're fine. But I do think 27 is on the cards. But
Do you?
it,
Because I was
it,
going to turn the bots off after this trade, thinking, do I really want any more risk? I made a pot today.
well, you could turn them off. That's not a problem. Turn them off. I did make the pledge that I often said I wouldn't turn them off. I have turned them off, haven't I?
Yeah,
But
well,
we've had these ones today, and we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trades, and won 11 out of 12 on the frackers. On the gold, I've not put the golds in, but
But when you
yeah.
turned your gold off, you didn't lose any. As
No,
it
I
happened.
didn't. No, I didn't lose any money at all. I made.
What I mean is there were no trades that clicked in, so you didn't. You
I
know,
see. Right, I see. Yeah.
yeah, did nothing.
That's,
You didn't miss anything.
when I saw all-time highs last night, I just cashed the bot out and thought, "That's it, all-time highs. It'll come crashing down," and of course it didn't. But still made money,
Yeah.
and I would think this is going to make bank as well. We've
Oh,
lost Andy.
bloody
He's
little
probably,
tiny bit away. Come on. Nearly made
it's try to talk the bots up. We actually should be trading, not watching the bots automatically.
I
It's been lit.
know.
Bot trade for you, and then just watch what the bot's doing. And but I guess if you lose, you win money, and if you win, you win more. So who really cares? That's what the bots are built for, really.
Hmm.
But
We could be watching if there was any other trade to take, but there's not at the moment. So
all a bit flat, isn't it? Half
Yeah.
past. Yeah. So look at this. I'll just have a quick while we're watching the bot do its stuff. I'm just having a look. 30. No, everything is keeping, the Dow's on the way down. The FTSE is staying down because the crude's trying. Oh yeah, 80, yeah, could 833. There's 10 pips on the drop on the FTSE, but that's depending on crude. I just have a look at crude. Crude. That's still at 69. It's not finding any buyers. Not finding any buyers at all. Oh, it takes time. Sorry about that, Steve. No problem. No problem. He's got kicked out. No problem. No probs.
Who's been kicked out?
Well, I put some new rules in the morning sessions, didn't I? So when we open up at 10 to 8 and I do the brief of what's going to happen for the day and everything like that, I can easily get put off my orange crate while I'm talking if people are bing bonging out the room or people have got the mic open and going. And I think it was on Monday morning I seen my arse a bit, excuse my French. Well, I was trying to explain there's a bing bonging out the room, and then Pepe was probably on the M62 trucking with his microphone wide open, talking or singing or doing something. He couldn't hear anything. So
I see.
I was saying, put your mic off. And he couldn't hear me, I don't think. So I kicked him out of the room. It was all quiet. So I said, from then on, the room opens at 10 to 8. And then in 2 minutes, the room's locked. So nobody else can come in and disturb the analysis for the first 10 minutes. We'd do the trade, the open. And then at 8:15, we open the room up for anyone that was late, and then it compiling, and then it seems to work okay. Got some more. What's this in the room? Jerome. I don't know why he isn't live. Yay, link works now. Great. But the problem with the Learning Centre, for some reason, it doesn't like the Dutch. It won't let him in from Holland. Don't know why. But if I had to do another link, associate it with something else, and it now works. So that's good. I'm just thinking of what can we do. My own entertainment, I'm going to put Greg's on and run this bot and see. So I think I put the wrong bot on, didn't I? We're going to do the man. We're going to do the man. Oh, what's happened? The machine's slowing up a little bit. Just going to clear the cache with my little cleaner. I've been giving it hell all day on the trading, streaming as well, and doing all the back testing, running the bots, so it looks like the cache is full. So I'm just running a little cleanup session. Let's see if I can get this bottle. They need to clear a few of these out. Down at 455 bots. Greg's. Oh, this is my dynamic stop Greg's. All right, let's push that onto a different screen.
Yeah, and I'm going to pack up. So I'm 5.5% today. I think that's an acceptable position to leave up.
Well, yeah, most people don't make any. So, you know, that's fantastic. Just gonna, let's get some data in here while it's cleaning. Let's see if we can get it to run. We're streaming on 2 separate platforms, running 4 screens while doing all sorts of running bots and everything.
I'm a bit, I suppose, a bit like you yesterday. I know you said it was a bad move, but I'm looking at this thinking, can it, is that gonna get resistance right at the top? So I'm thinking I'm going to turn off and shut down and take the hit. If it does, it does.
Well, sometimes, you know, it's nice to be in a position whereby you've made just enough money for the day. You don't have to make any more money.
I
It's
just don't want to take the risk now. I think I'll turn it back on Sunday. But I
yeah,
think Sunday, maybe not. Maybe Monday morning. See.
just need to get a bit more data in here to try and run it. I'm just trying to find the time frames to run this. Come on.
Yeah, it's the DFRAM bit that's I suppose I could just change the time, couldn't I? Change the time, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's just that sometimes you've got an opportunity, and of course, as the bot does, it closes you out at, I don't know whether it's 11 o'clock, whatever. And I just wonder whether it's worth opening that up. I might give it a try on another account as running slightly differently.
This is the bot. This is running last year's. So forget numbers, doesn't make any
Yeah,
number. That's the thing that matters, the 88%.
yeah.
1 consecutive loss, 5 consecutive wins. And yeah, forget the numbers are wrong. It's not that.
But with a 12
There we are.
versus
So
7.
we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 setups between October and January, and we won 8 out of 9 big setups on the Mondays. So you can see these are all Monday trades, and statistically, so this is roughly 21% increase on an that's better to look at. Where are we? Let's look at the curve. This is last year. That where the market's running, and as you know, the market always sets off beginning of middle of October, and it's our opacity trade. So what we're going to do this year is absolutely smash the market to pieces on this. We're going to every Monday, we're going to trade this live out of the trap with our bot settings. And it's going to be on a 5-minute, writing Heikin Ashi code with a 1 CP on the fractal.
Right.
It's going to be a 47 pip stop, and we're going to have a 57 pip target. And the hit rate's 88% strike rate.
Crikey.
So it's having the patience just to trade once a week. Very, very lucrative. And it's done this now for, I just looked this week for 5 years back, but I know it's done it for over 7. well, since 2015, it's done really, really well, and very, oh, this is some of the analysis, very, very consistent. If you know, well, we can just see here that it's still there. Over the past few years, the market's coming down again into here, and we're off again on it. So, but yeah, we'll go through it on Monday. I've done the document on Greg's. It's in the learning center. It's not in the learning center, but it's in the OneDrive, I think. Not the OneDrive. I put it in just to remind people. Where is it? There we are. There we are. Greg's. Oh, what opening? Probably not got enough memory with everything else that we're doing. So there's a document anyway on Greg's. It was posted on Monday, all about Greg's, the performance it generally has, the trading times, etc. All the background
Right,
on,
okay. I'll have a
on
look
Greg.
at that.
I'll top and tail it and put it in the useful stuff folder, and then I'll put the gold documents in on
Okay.
trading gold and gold correlations to other indices and pairs. So we're at 1:30 now. Greg's is where it is, and it's probably going to stay up like this. Friday is the worst trading day of the week for Greg's. You can see here the market. Look at this, market makers spiking everyone out of the market, trying to use tight stops.
Yeah, they do, didn't they?
Just collected all the stops up and carried on. But since the market's opened, it's done hardly anything. Monday morning, you'll see a flurry out the trap on Monday morning. And,
yeah, I think yesterday when we were looking at it, last night. No, not last night. Yesterday afternoon, wasn't it? I think it was 88 points.
yeah, so it's hardly good. Hardly moved. Oh, we're just in time to see a full hit.
Yep.
Are we
Well,
come within 0.3 of a pip then?
oh, look, go on.
Come on. You know you want to.
Blimey.
Yes, another bout of rupee collecting. That's what we want. So I think we'll might as well leave this on to the end in case people want to watch. But I guess if you're on YouTube watching, you're not part of the trading group, it doesn't help, does it? Watching bots make money when you can't talk about them.
No, I suppose not.
But there are quite a lot of people that are in the trading group. So at the moment I can see as well.
Right. Okay, well, I think we're not. Oh, I don't know though. FTSE's coming back up now.
Look at this. I can't believe it's gone. But so that's gone up to 2719.6. And we
I
needed
know.
2719.7.
I know.
0.01 of a pip. It's a shame that Andy's gone because I would have ribbed him because I know he would have took the money.
Oh, he would have taken it for sure.
I hope he doesn't watch the YouTube recording because we're talking about him.
He knows. He loves.
Yeah.
Right.
So
let's coming back up to CBOS.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, we might stay on then, and
yeah, might be something in there, mightn't there?
It might be able to give FTSE a bit of a tickle. Why not?
I'm just looking at what's happened here. Oh, it's because the Dow's coming up a little bit. It's probably following, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be.
Let's just have a look at oil, see what's there. US crude.
All right. Yeah. FTSE's starting to roll on the 2 minute. That's oil. Oil's starting to roll on the 2 minutes, so that will help the FTSE roll off. Losing my voice now. We're talking on with the morning session, then options expire, and now this. I've been talking all day.
Yeah,
I'm going to need that Prosecco. Come on. Let's have a look at that FTSE. So it'd be nice to record it because, as you know, not many when you kind of people come on and want a little tour and a look around, no one really, you can see the faces. No one really believes the things that we say that we do until you actually get in the room and watch it. And people say, "Oh yeah, it's true that really, isn't it? You do that." Yeah, actually we do.
Yeah,
We
we
do
do.
it. There you go. So it'd be nice to actually record it when you get the comments on YouTube saying, "Oh, that's right. Well, you don't show it."
Yeah.
Yada yada yada. It doesn't really
There
work.
we go.
So yeah, there's another one. So cha-ching.
I had it on both my accounts actually.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so that's very nice. So all the guys in the room that just don't have the go button, unlucky. Sorry, I don't mean that. You've all made a lot. Nobody will want to come in this room. Everyone's fair game. But if you don't want to make money, then stay out of this room. If you want to make some money and take a lot of abuse, then this is the room for you, you know. Dear me. I tell you what, let's am I going to leave the bot on again? Yeah, I'm leaving my bot on to
Oh
have
yeah.
another
Oh yeah.
have another crack, and I'll set my alerts up into my. I'd like to see my target being hit. But
Yeah, you might well get that now, mightn't you? Because it's 8 points, 7 points.
yeah, and that's good. I'm going to say I thought Andy was coming back in. I thought he'd been listening to us on YouTube and was coming back in. Here is that trade that I said I didn't want to do with you because it was close, but look at that.
Yeah,
That 2 minute trade.
yeah.
Boom. Nice one. Another 2 minute. I'll take it off because I don't want to leave them on if we haven't done it. There we are. Let's have a look at FTSE. We're 15 minutes away from it falling over, potentially. But it's hard to fall over when it's an inch off the floor.
I know.
Oh, so the UK version. Oh, hang on a second. Spin.
You're kind of it's just hitting CBOS now. Up
Oh,
to,
yeah. Oh, well, I think I might stay on that one because
there might be something in there, mightn't there?
there is potential in that.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
What?
we've also done a breakdown of crude while we've been watching gold. Crude's now at 68.50s. We've missed 50 cents on crude coming down.
Oh, right.
Look, so maybe someone in the room might have traded crude. There was a fractal trade on crude. I think we'll see, now it's broken there, we'll probably see crude into the 68s, $68 a barrel.
Right.
And this will
I should have bounce off the CBOS with full FTSE then.
need a 5 minute bar on FTSE to give it a crack. Let's just take a bigger picture. Shame we didn't get that put option. Come within £2 of buying that put option. I think it was when was that? Up around, was it here? No, it must have been within. I'm on 4 hours. I'm trying to see where it was. Yeah, here. Didn't like so there's a hole in the market. We've got a closing gap in the morning, Monday to close.
Mm.
And I think that will probably close as well. The reason I'm saying it's going to probably close is because oil have probably then have come down to $68 a barrel, and then it more than likely find some participants. Let's quickly have a look at crude. We're a bit early for the FTSE to trade. So zoom out. So this is what we said this morning. Market will come down, it will consolidate, and it'll drop through the bottom. And that's where it's done. And the target that I said, if we break the bottom, you want to be targeting $68 a barrel or just 68 or half the spread, 68.08 is probably going to be a target that will be achieved. Oh, flipping heck, that's horrible fractal. Now, so we wanted a fractal break. That was a fractal here, but it wasn't a clean break. I guess it was a clean break of 69, wasn't it? So you could have took that. I didn't take it. But again, a lovely piece of hindsight trading here, 50 pips. 50 pip, yeah, it would have done it. That was a 50 pip fractal. So it would have done it, but now we've got another fractal here, down to 68.08. So a break of here. Stop would be three pip spread, isn't it, on this? Yeah. So 43 pips. With a 40, yeah, that's a 1-to-1. That's a 1-to-1 fracker. I'm going to do that. But I'm just going to set it up on my machine as well. Right, put some alerts on this and go and have a look at the FTSE. So they'll be pulling hopefully pull the FTSE up a wee bit, and then it will continue falling down. The interesting thing, observations on the structure coming down, you'll notice the 9 EMA. And whilst the market has been dropping off, it's very much 926 cross under, as you can see. 200 EMAs up here. 9 EMAs always your friend to extend profits. So if you were trading short, you come out when the market closes above a 9 EMA. And this may well be the first bar that closes above the 9 EMA since 1:30 today. It's been traded negatively all the way from 1:30.
Do you think that could be its long move then?
Oh, the reversal, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could well be. It could well be. It's found we're in a bit of a consolidation area here, though, aren't we? If you look here, the market's come down right into the bottom. There's a bit of consolidation here and here. So all the guys that trade, you can see here, 80, 68, 46, 68, 30. This is actually 68, 38. Right into these levels, all these levels here, 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 and here. The market's touched down there. People might have some orders in to buy, you don't know. On the plus side, for the market to go even further, is it's broken a key level at 69. And not quite a flat top, not 4-hour acceptance. The market coming down, but some pretty brutal bars on the Heikin Ashi here.
Yeah.
So you always see more, usually come in pairs, and there's a pair there. So those could be classed really. If you are bullish on this, as a 2-ring low. So going long above that bar. Not going to, but
Yeah.
So we'll see what the market says. At the moment, the market is saying on balance, we've got people walking away. Markets volatility is going down. Average true range is going down, and but on the whole, we're not seeing buyers. We're still negative down into the micro levels. And markets come down, went sideways, dropped out of that. Markets come down, and as long as it stays under here, it'll consolidate sideways, and then it will make its last plunge for 68, maybe. We'll see. Nice if it does, because it'll pull that FTSE down.
Yeah.
5-4, we probably need to go and look at the FTSE, and I'll have this crude screen on this crude view on my other screen anyway, so I can keep an eye on that. Oh heck, gold bot's gone in again. Yeah, the bot's having another crack. It's on again. We should if you'd name it, call it relentless.
I know.
Stops under the swing low, and yeah, well,
Let's see.
yeah, it's starting to get a bit toppy. Well, this is its fourth all-time high, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the space of 24 hours. So it's
only because it's Friday that it sort of makes me feel a little bit less enthusiastic, really.
it's the rupees in your pocket that's making you feel less enthusiastic.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You sat in your little pot of gold and you don't want to give it back. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm quite happy with today. We've done well.
Yeah, we are.
Done well. Very well. So we don't need to look at that. It's a bot. It's no point in watching a robot trade itself. It doesn't. Let's get back. I just put this screen on, so on the other screens, it shows all the other markets, and that's how I spotted it.
Yeah.
That's how I spotted it.
I've got 3 screens up now. I can see loads of stuff.
Yeah, you get like a suntan off them, don't you, when they're ready.
I'm probably burning more electric than I'm actually winning.
So what we're looking for here in the next 4 minutes to 9 minutes is a signal. We don't need a fracker. Turn a fracker off. We don't need any indicators either. We don't need any EODs. Just clean it up a little bit. We're looking to see if we can get as close as possible into that box. A second. Quite funny, really, when I landed. I landed a little bit late, and we're late through the airport. And bless her, really nice. She got me some food and drink and stuff, and she was in the car outside the gates when I landed in control. An hour late, hour and a bit late.
Oh, that was handy though.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's really nice, really thoughtful. Getting a few bits and everything.
Yeah.
And I got here, the power in the garden, was it the garden? No, it was the house, was off. At some point we had a power cut and everything had gone very smelly in the fridge
Oh,
and rotten.
yeah. That's the thing you forget about, isn't it? Of course, if that happens, that's what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to remain outside for the outside kitchen, the barbecue area. The fridge up there was fine, and the fridges and the garages were fine as well. Just turning into your road now. Right.
Woohoo!
I was being cheeky, really. I didn't expect it to be there to say, crack a Prosecco open and bring one into the... Oh, damn, I forgot the electric gates are shut, aren't they?
I was just about to say to you, can you get in?
No, I have to get my fat ass and press the button. Bear with me 1 minute. I'm just going to press the button.
Yeah, go do it.
Sorry about that. There should be a gearbox on the gates when you're pressing the button. Right. I'll be cheeky. Pro.
Bring me one in.
Tepo. These. See if this works. Yes. Here, P. This will get me a slap across the back of the head, probably. Right. Let's get this trade. Let's get this trade done. 5 minute bar reversal. So ideally, this is a great illustration here. The perfect 5-minute bar reversal that we want to see is one like this, that actually closes under 9 AM, and we take a break of this. But any 5-minute bar will do after 4 o'clock.
Right. You can't step on that, can you?
So in 3 minutes' time, not that we can predict the market, but in 3 minutes' time, we'll get a red bar, start to form a red bar. It does, the FTSE does get a little bit predictable sometimes on a Friday.
Did you do it
see.
last week?
Pardon?
Were you on it last week?
Um,
Week before? Has it been consistent recently?
yeah, but we've only been managing to get 0.5% to 1%, you know.
Right. Because you can sit around a little bit with this, can't you? Sometimes it just
You can see the
sits.
settling.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I did do, we'll talk about the expiry were you on the expiry this morning?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Wasn't a lot. I had that the FTSE document that I posted for people to look at that explains how the regulatory requirements work on the FTSE and how the expiry actually functions. Well worth a read. Rather than just using the strategy, understand why the strategy exists and what happens with the FTSE every expiry.
I saw you I saw you flash that document up.
Yeah.
Well, this one's going green, isn't it?
Doesn't it know it should go red? Yeah, it's usually the 5 past. If you know for the perfect storm to happen, we need a 5 past 4 red bar.
Yeah.
How many pips have we got there? Oh, quite a few. I don't know why I use it. I use the ruler for everything when you can just count, can't you, really? Mm. Kind of first to me. I've just rung the bell. So he picks the phone up and said cheeky sound. Until I'm bored now, can't you?
Yeah.
Well, there's 30 pips to be had here, so I'm not going to finish the trade, not finish, staff finish in the room now when there's this opportunity here. And crude's on its way down, 83.39. It's not looking good on the unbalanced volume. Put this down to 2 minutes. Yeah, getting people walking away a little bit, but not fast enough.
Mm.
We might not get it. Might have to wait a while.
Right, well, on that note, I'm going to shove off because I've got my rupees today, and the waiting is only going to bore me to death.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to get my own bottle out of the fridge by the sound of
What's crude doing?
it. It's breaking the double bottom, and it's now yeah, it's gonna break and come down. Yeah,
What was your entry?
I've just took 300 off. I just saw it blip, so I took some money and I've cancelled the trade on the screen
Oh,
because
did
there's
you?
only 1, 2, 3. There's only 5 people that are gonna have a go at that, I think.
Right.
So yeah,
Right. We'll have a good Prosecco weekend by the sounds
yeah.
of it.
I
Weather's
think
all's cooling.
I'll put a trade. I think I'll just shall I trade it? I'll leave it. I'm not sure.
So I will be on screen on Monday.
Well, you're on Monday.
I will be on, well, yeah, there's a hunt close by, but it's going to be too muddy, so I'm not going on Monday. So I'll be on screen.
Right. Well, I think I'll shut up shop if everyone else is okay with that,
Yeah.
and bid everyone a great weekend. Let's do that on YouTube. If there's anyone, I don't know if there's anyone watching on YouTube. Um,
Alrighty. See you later.
See you.
see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye now.
One off now, and I'm gonna have to pour my own drink, Rog.
Sorry?
I said I'm gonna have to pour my own prosecco. I think I'm not getting one.
Okay.
Terrible, anyway. You've got to get your own bottle out the fridge. Flipping it.
Yeah.
So I think I'll go and get my
Yeah.
drink. Have a
Great.
great weekend, and I will see
Thank you.
everybody on
You
Monday
too.
morning. Cheers,
You too.
guys.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.